Morning guys, day number 38 of the Prep Diaries. Weighed in this morning, pretty happy, 190.2, so weight drop. This is exactly what we said we were going to get. A couple of days of obviously holds, and then we're going to start to flush out that weight. Consistency, absolutely smashed it, on point, very happy. I'm going to continue my social media break and my sort of documenting break over the next, over today. I've had this weekend off. I'm going to sit actually while I'm doing this because I don't want to stand. Been out this morning for a wonderful walk with a couple of people, socially distanced of course. Bubbles mixing before anybody has a pop at me. Been out for a walk this morning. Nice bit of fresh air, because I think the one thing I would say is this lockdown is very isolating, and that realization that sometimes you just need a break. You need to take periods of time off of seeing things on social media, off of seeing things that are triggering you. Understand your moods, and I can completely understand where my head was last week. It was not in a great space. It was in a very negative headspace. Things were triggering me left, right and centre. I started to lose faith, I started to doubt, I started to resent things. It's a real complicated mesh sometimes, and I recognised that I needed a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather mentally, not so much physically. Physically I've still been putting myself through the ringer because that's something I can control. I'm quite good at that sort of thing, but mentally I'm not great. I'm really not great. I'm really not that resilient when it comes to things that trigger me, things that wind me up, things that upset me. I can let them fester for a little while. So I've just taken a bit of a break from filming a lot of my day-to-day diary life, I suppose. But I will be back to that. I will be back to that tomorrow. I'm going to take the rest of today. I've got a roast dinner that I'm going to cook up, and then obviously brownie Sunday. But yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of a breather because, like I said, you do need to recognise your emotions sometimes, especially during something like a prep. I would say, especially, there might be those of you out there that are looking to drop a significant amount of weight or looking to achieve something massive in your life. And as much as the advice will always be, break it down into small stages, small chunks, add up to big results over time. Recognise when something is in your way that's going to take you off the path. And if that means that, that path that you've been taken off is going to compromise the overall result, just have a plan B. Have a break period. And that break period can be short, it can be quite long, but make sure it doesn't deviate your entire process, because that's then not using the break for what it's meant to be. So for me this weekend has been a break mentally so that I can reset, refocus, understand why I'm doing this, because I do find this very difficult. I've found filming my day-to-day life very difficult, especially in lockdown when I'm not doing a lot. So I'm constantly second-guessing. Do they find that interesting? Do people want to watch this? Do people want to see what I'm eating? Do people want to see the same walking route every day? So that is a lot up here, plus my job, trying to look after all my clients at the same time who've got their own mental battles going on, fed up of home workouts, that sort of thing, their own frustrations, they come through me. That's my job. It's a lot to take on, and then taking family situations and all that sort of stuff on top of that, it's tough. So I said, look, 2 days off, just 2 days. Still sending out these episodes, and I appreciate they're not the barrel of laughs they normally are, but they are what they are. But I wanted to pop on. It's the last day of my reset. Just my mental breather, and then I'll be back to full-on vlogging, I suppose, as of tomorrow. But very happy with the way things are. Weight-wise, I feel pretty relaxed at the moment, which is good. That's exactly what this was for. I'm going to go have some good nourishing food. Quite a big meal in comparison to my normal meals. It's always Sunday. It's what I do. I scrimp throughout the day, so that I can have a slightly bigger calorie smash at the end of the day, but it's still within plan, still on point, and I'm super happy to be eating brownies. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to sign off episode 38, last of the mental break period, and I'll see you in the morning. Thanks guys.